Oh, hi everyone, it's Maureen Tabucci here, and we have an exciting day in the life of a lawyer. It should be a movie, right? But today we are at Beechwood, and it is a Rivera nursing home, independent living facility. And today what's happening is our client is moving from her house, and she's 91 years old, so it's so exciting. But she's moving from her house into the assisted living at Beechwood Rivera. And Rivera is a chain of independent living for seniors where they can maintain a lot of their dignity. They get food and activities and company and companionship. And so our client's loving it so far. She's got, obviously for privacy reasons, I didn't want to go into her room with you, but she's got everything set up. All of her furniture actually fit from the house where she was living. And it looks beautiful, like all this antique wood furniture. It looks absolutely beautiful. And the only thing that she has left to do is she's just got to get her artwork up on the wall. So I'm so excited for her and her new move here to the Beechwood. I know she's going to be so happy. And now we've got her will and her powers of attorney in place. So one thing that I wanted to do here today is this, believe it or not, was the first will that our client had. So what happens with people is that there's going to be a certain time in your life when you realize that, I need a will and powers of attorney. So for a lot of people, it's when they're moving, because if you're maybe buying a brand new property, hi Carm, hi Bonnie, hi Charles. If you're buying a brand new property, then that's a good time to change your will or draft a new will. In the case of my client who's 91 years old, when you move into a retirement facility, then they will always need a power of attorney on record. So you've got your power of attorney for personal care and your power of attorney for property. Because they need these on record, I often get called into the mix when people are going to a retirement home. And actually, when that happens, 9 times out of 10, I will also be reviewing the contract for the nursing home, because you have to sign a legal contract. So people also like my legal feedback on that contract as well. So this was a situation where my client's moving into a senior's home, and so the powers of attorney were required. So we also took the perfect opportunity to draft an amazing will. You may, if you're moving, like I said, have the same, one of those feelings like, I can't live another day without having a will. Honest to goodness, I know that you know what I mean, because what happens in our office is people will just kind of go along and, I need a will. Yeah, I need a will. And we're trying to help. Okay, here's some times that are available. And then all of a sudden something will happen in their lives and they're like, I need it yesterday, I need it now. Sometimes this happens when someone is going on vacation. So we have the Christmas holidays coming up. Are you and your spouse or your family, is your whole family getting on a plane and going somewhere? This is very often the case when people realize, I need a will and I need it yesterday. And the powers of attorney, of course. Another time that I find people decide that now's the time, unfortunately, if you have someone close to you who's passed away, and then people tend to realize, wow, they're going to have either one of two experiences. If that person close to them didn't have their estate documents in place, it's like, damn, I need to get them in place. That was a real mess. I don't want to live the same mess. Or it could be a situation, for example, with my mom, she had everything planned to the T. much more organized than I am, of course, but I mean, I'm organized. I have my estate documents in place, but she was a very organized person. She had everything. So if that's the case, then of the person close to you who's passed away, then you may say, damn, I want to have that in my legacy as well. I want my family to say, that was such an easy process. So, hi, Tony. So let's see. If anyone else who's listening can think of another time when you're like, I need my will. So traveling, someone close to you passes away. There's another time, but it's a little harder for me to put my finger on it. And that is, people will come into my office. They're between 55 and 65. And they say, I'm not going to live forever. It's kind of dawning on me that I will be passing away. And it's kind of like the old pain and pleasure thing. Any Anthony Robbins fans out there? So it's when the pain of not having something in place is greater than the pleasure that you get from procrastinating and putting it out of your mind and not having to think about it. And so the pain, the realization that you are going to die someday, that's guaranteed, folks. Sorry to break it to you. But that is more real. And that becomes more important now than the procrastination of putting it off to another day. Hi, Anna. Okay, so if anyone can think of times when are going to be typical times with people deciding that they need their wills done right away. Like I said, traveling. We've got people traveling over the holidays. That's a big one. Anyways, feel free to add it to the comments if you can think of anything. Thank you for joining me here at the Beechwood. See the Beechwood. And my client is so excited about some activities that were planned today. And I'm so happy for her to make the transition at 91 years of age from her home. She was living by herself, taking care of herself, and she's finally realized that she's listed her property for sale. She's moved into the Beechwood. She's having an amazing time, and I'm so happy that I could help her get her estate documents in place, and also just kind of be there to hold her hand and make her feel comfortable about that transition. I mean, when you're 91 years old, you're moving from your house into a retirement home. It's not always easy. So it was my pleasure to be here and be with her through that process. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get back to the office now, have some fun. It's Monday. Woohoo! So everyone have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in and take care. So Maureen Tabucci, there's going to be a link to the new website that I've been talking about, WillsAndEstates.Lawyer. So that's WillsAndEstates.Lawyer. It's this really cool URL that you're allowed to put lawyer at the end of it if you're a lawyer. So bingo, that's what I am. And also one more thing that I'm sure you've seen, we've got this thing that a lot of our clients are so happy that they have their wills and powers of attorney in place that they want to give it as a Christmas gift. So we're doing 50% on that promotion. So that's available to you as well. Hey, Brett, how you doing? Okay, have a fantastic day, everyone. Signing off, and we'll talk to you soon. If you have any questions, please reach out. The phone number 416-477-5673, or just message me on Facebook. I'm so happy to connect with everyone. Bye for now.